Time for a little bit more Command & Conquer Red Alert with the Counterstrike missions. Last time I did Nuclear Escalation, which is basically the last Counter-Strike Soviet mission. And that's basically where you basically have to deal with the Allies testing out nuclear weapons. Now we're going to do Paradox Equation. To Field Commander S7 from Soviet Command, Priority 1. We received a garbled transmission from a scout group sent into a suspected Allied test site. All to area discovered. Chrono says Grazy. Weapons affected by air units inoperable. Area unstable. Chronosphere must be effect. You are to investigate this. If the Chronosphere is indeed behind it, this is a perfect opportunity to capture it. See that happens.
Ready and wait once.
And I want to note that
yes, sir.
This mission,
ready and waiting.
Basically in the Soviet campaign, if you're watching this mission before the Soviet campaign missions, the Allies, you know, basically forgo stopping the Soviets from trying to capture the, you know, the Chronosphere technology.
At once.
And I'll note by I'm running up here just so I can get, you know, a little bit.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
A little bit closer to ore here before deploying this guy.
Building.
Very well.
And this will be a very interesting mission you'll see as you sort of progress, and you'll see why.
Construction complete. Construction options.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. At once.
And yeah, we're just going to explore around a little bit.
Very well.
Initially.
Very well. Very well. Very well.
And that's good to know. There's a bunch of ore up there. So once I sort of like, you know, go up there and knock out the tree, I can get to that ore.
At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
So, something I really like about the Counter-Strike missions is that they get a little bit crazy sometimes.
Affirmative.
And this is a really good example of one of those missions that gets really crazy.
Affirmative.
And I mean really crazy. Not a little crazy, really crazy.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Construction options. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
And yeah, this will be like, you know, sort of entrance to my base.
Affirmative.
I can build concrete walls in this one,
Very
which is
well.
nice. Couldn't do that in like the previous mission.
Agreed.
Nuclear escalation.
Agreed. Agreed.
Got a little bit of water on this map.
Affirmative. Of course. Very well. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
And I wonder if you sort of noticed that effect right there. The Grenadiers basically threw a bunch of grenades there, and they did something a little bit different than you probably expected them to.
At once. At once.
There's a damaged bridge.
Affirmative.
I suppose this is supposed to sort of convey that, you know, the land around here is kind of damaged.
Affirmative.
The area isn't stable, so to speak.
Affirmative.
And maybe I should build another ore refinery first, but whatever.
Agreed. Very well.
On hold.
Let's actually do that. We're going to build another ore refinery.
At once. Affirmative.
There's another tank. Notice that these guys are firing 2 shots at once, the light tanks.
At once.
They're essentially like, you know, heavy tanks. The light tanks, the Allied light tanks.
Affirmative. At once.
Notice how fast that guy's firing. So the craziness of this mission is that basically the tanks, the Allied side, they're acting in a very odd way. So like, you know, the medium tanks fire at like, you know, an accelerated rate. The light tanks are essentially heavy tanks, except that they're, you know, not. Your Grenadiers fire flamethrower type of weapons, so they
Yes,
fire
sir.
their grenades and it produces a flame
At
type
once.
effect. So
Affirmative.
we, boom, flame effect.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. At once.
Not sort of normal looking, but you
Very
know,
well.
even he's still different.
Construction complete. Building.
All right, I got another ore firing up now, so that'll increase my ore generation capabilities. At some point, I'll push
Reporting.
out of this
Agreed.
base and do a little bit of damage, but we're not yet there. I like to get radar
Yes, sir.
up before,
Affirmative.
like,
Yes,
you know, I
sir.
start doing
Agreed.
stuff, so
Reporting. Affirmative.
we'll do that.
Insufficient funds.
I know, by the way, I could have like built the base down here and then start building up in this direction, but generally I like to build a construction yard up here just so that, you know, it's closer to like the ore. That's the main thing. Now, note by the way that air units are inoperable is like one of the things, so there's no air units on the Soviet side, or the Allied side for that matter. No helicopters.
Construction complete.
Alright, we'll build this right here.
Construction options. Building.
Build a barracks.
Construction complete.
We'll build this
Construction
right there.
options. Building. Low power.
Oh, low power, I'll have to deal with that.
Construction complete.
We'll build that right there.
Building.
The purpose of that silo is simply just, you know, to help with building Tesla coils and stuff like that, if needed. I do get attacked in this one, I believe, at some point. I just can't remember when. They actually start you kind of slow, just like, you know, minimum, you know, units, like 4 infantry and MCV and a bit of credits to keep going.
Construction complete. Building.
There's the Tesla coil and flame tower. Those will be interesting to build. See what they're all about.
Building.
Let's start building a heavy tank. Only $1,500 to build one. I don't specifically remember these guys being so expensive. Or riflemen being that expensive either. Wonder what their differences will be, those guys.
Construction complete.
I will build this right here.
Construction options.
Yep, they're dropping off some guys to fight.
Building. Training.
We'll build a bunch of these guys to help.
Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel.
Actually, we'll build a heavy tank first, and that'll help us out, I think.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And I wonder if you notice the effect there. Tesla tank. That's what this guy is. Active Tesla tank.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
I've got this guy here.
Building. On
Actually, I'll
hold.
build that right now. We're
Cancel.
gonna fire a V2 rocket launcher here, or perhaps the tank killer one. Notice that this guy's got very medium range, the V2 rocket launcher. So maybe I'll have to actually try and use that guy a little bit more differently.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Let's see what happens when I get close and, you know, personal with a V2 rocket launcher, of all things. And, you know, this is always, you know, a fun mission to play, because it's like, what? That's really what it is. It's a what mission.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Ready and affirmative. Report affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Oh shit!
Unit lost.
Okay, so V2s are active nukes. That's good to know. Kind of. Whoa!
Construction options.
Yeah, I sort of forgot about that.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Just a little bit. Slightly. Kind of.
Repairing. Unit repaired. Building.
So yeah, basically the interest in these
Report
units are
agreed.
kind of interesting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Okay, these guys are a lot tougher than before, the rifle infantry.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And apparently I can build NCVs, of course, so I can build another base if I want to somewhere.
Building.
Wonder what the MAV tanks will present to me.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I need to find something I can take out of trees, so
Yes, sir.
that'll have to happen.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And you know, this is like, you know, a really for fun mission in my opinion. Kind of like the giant ant missions, but
Affirmative.
unlike them, you're kind of dealing with like, you know, modified units. I don't know, by the way, this is actually something very easy to do. There's actually a modifier for this back in the day where you can actually modify what your units did.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You cannot stop
Construction
them.
complete. Construction options. Building.
Alright, I can build
Training.
flamethrowers and MAV tanks, so we'll see what they're all about.
Building.
The MAV tank's a little bit
Report
weaker this time
affirmative.
around, so that'll be interesting to find out why.
Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh.
Acknowledged.
There's another tank in the field here, so clear out him.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
I can build the Iron Curtain. That'll be interesting to see what it does.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
I think the Iron Curtain's just the Iron Curtain, though.
Affirmative.
Building.
Maybe I'll build a kennel and see what dogs are all about.
Acknowledged.
Oh shoot, we got
Acknowledged.
thieves coming.
Ready and
Construction
waiting.
complete.
Of course, with no money at all,
Construction
thieves are
options.
not really going to do much
Yes,
of
sir.
anything.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Very well. At once. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
And I think they stole from my the service depot.
Yes, sir.
They stole from the service depot.
Very
Okay.
well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I'm just gonna have this
Affirmative.
guy explore up here a little bit.
Awaiting
And let's see what
order.
this
Very
guy's
well.
all about when I bring him around. I'm really gonna have to take these guys out at some point too.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
And yeah, I have to take out that tree at some point as well, so I'm not sure Tesla coils can do it. Tesla shots. I think you need to have like
Okay.
shells or
Yes, sir.
explosives
Affirmative.
of some type.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Let's see what the flamethrower does to this guy. Double flamethrower.
Ready and waiting.
Lost.
So that's all he does.
Vehicle reporting.
Insufficient funds.
So I've lost the initial guys I had, the Grenadier, the Rifleman. But, you know, learning a little bit. Gotta watch out for using my V2 rocket launchers. They can nerf myself more than they can nerf the enemy. And I'm pretty sure a nuke will not fill a tree. So, that can't be used either. Not sure if these things have changed to base defenses.
Repairing.
Might just build them just to see what they do. Oh. More guys.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit
Yes, sir.
repaired.
Acknowledged.
Let's have you guys sit
Awaiting
around for a
orders.
moment.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
We're gonna build this right around. Oh shit, those guys can blow up the tree.
Affirmative.
Building.
Wait, is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Affirmative.
Here they
Waiting
come.
order. Affirmative, comrade. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Let's see what the MAV tanks does to these guys.
Our base is under attack.
Yeah, these guys are definitely more resistant, so...
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh shit, these guys are artillery.
Vehicle report. Waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Artillery, artillery.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Wow, you're using flames. Flamethrower guy.
Awaiting orders.
And those guys are a lot tougher than
Awaiting
before.
orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Oh, there goes a harvester. That's gonna suck.
On hold. Cancel.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Report acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Waiting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
So these guys are pretty weak to MAV tanks.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna have to abort this mission and restart. So we're learning a little bit, you know, like the MAV tanks basically can really mess me up. Other stuff.
Yes, sir. At once. At once. Yes, sir.
And we'll say this is
Very
far
well.
enough.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Cannot
Agreed.
deploy here.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building.
That's
Once.
far enough up, basically, that, you know, it's far enough up.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Reconstruction options. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Agreed.
So what do I want to build for this mission is the thing.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I think in this mission, how I beat it last time, I essentially built base
Affirmative.
defenses and then
Affirmative. Agreed.
stuff like the heavy tanks to like
Affirmative.
just sort of mop up everything. Maybe use a little
Agreed.
bit of infantry here and there at the beginning.
Agreed.
Essentially, the thing about this mission is that you're
Agreed.
using units in a way that is like sort of like, you know, is different to your mindset. Like, you know, you wouldn't think of heavy
Agreed.
tanks being like, you know, Tulsa tanks, so to speak, but they are in this one.
Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Okay, you're gonna go right there.
Construction options. Building.
Reporting. At once. Reporting. At once. Reporting. Very well. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
Insufficient funds.
At once.
And get insufficient funds again because, you know,
Affirmative.
they only start you out with, like, you know, basically enough to build, like, you know, a few structures and that's it.
Affirmative. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed.
Actually, you know what I really should be doing?
At once.
V2 rocket launchers can really nerf stuff if they have nukes, so I
At
should be making
once.
heavier use of those.
Agreed. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative.
There's the medium tank.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Building.
So this guy's firing twice the amount he usually does.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Now he's out of the way. I'll know by I'm coming all the way down to, like, the
Affirmative.
pivot map here so I can see the feeds next time.
At once.
Construction complete. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
This right here.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Very well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Sending a bunch of infantry against me.
Acknowledged. At once. Reporting. Agreed. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Construction options. Training.
Acknowledged. Very well.
Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Training. Unit lost. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Agreed. Affirmative.
So that was a lot of damage from those guys, but whatever.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Looks like the harvesters can still take a beating at least.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So this will basically be what I'm going to be dealing with. A whole lot of, like, you know, toughened units. There's those feeds I have to sort of watch out for.
Reporting. At once.
They'll be coming. Kinda wish I built that barracks a little bit down, but, you know, it does serve a heated moment there. That little
Reporting.
battle there.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Very well. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Construction complete. Construction options.
There we go.
Building.
You know, these guys could probably kill this tank if I wanted them to, but
Reporting. At once.
I guess I'll hold off on doing that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
These fees are still weak.
Ready and waiting.
Construction complete.
We'll build this right. Actually, up here might be the best place for this. Because I'm gonna get attacked by, you know, stuff from this direction. Eventually.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
There goes the Grenadier.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Very well.
Much, much tougher the infantry are now.
Construction complete.
We'll set this right here.
Building. Construction
Waiting
complete.
order once.
That still works the same it does before.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
Build little walls around the Tesla coil here.
Construction complete. Building.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Construction complete. Building.
Reporting. Very well.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Build this up a little bit more, I guess.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
These guys are, you know, coming from this direction now. These guys can survive a hit from a Tesla coil, apparently. Which is interesting. Kinda wish I built this up a little bit more, but whatever.
Construction complete.
I'll take what I have to. So there's 2 Tesla coils to help guard
power.
myself.
Building.
And that will help guard myself a little bit. Main thing will be stopping, you know, the enemies from killing me like they did before.
Construction complete. Building.
Apparently I just got damaged already, so that'll be fixed. Our FIFA's on its way, but oh well.
Ready and waiting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So now that I know what to expect, basically I'll probably avoid
Affirmative.
building a tech center because there's really no benefit to like the MAV tank or the other guy. But
Insufficient
these guys will be more
funds.
enough to sort of win a day, so.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Kill this tank down here.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
There we go. That's done.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
A big thing about this one will just be abusing range. I
Unit
think.
ready.
The range of what I can do.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Building.
Build this up now, I guess.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh, killed something.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
That guy's right there.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
There's that guy finally out of the way, so I can see a little bit down here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Guess enough down this direction for now.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Oh, there you guys are going
Yes, sir.
this way now, so
Reporting. Agreed.
it's time to clear out the
Vehicle reporting.
riffraff up here then.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancel. Construction
Awaiting
complete.
orders. Affirmative.
Construction options.
A couple more feeds will be on its way, but whatever.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. At once.
Comrade.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. At once.
Waiting order.
Very well.
Anyhow,
Yes, sir.
basically at this point I'm
Yes, sir.
abusing
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
the ability of, like, you know, the
Acknowledged.
infantry to soak up damage here,
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
using
Yes,
the
sir.
tanks to destroy the medium tank and the light tank up here.
Affirmative.
Reporting. At once.
Yes, sir.
Ready and affirmative. Yes, very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed.
Comrade.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
All done.
Acknowledged. At once.
Oh, here comes these guys, so
Yes, sir. Very well.
these guys I'm gonna sort of let
Affirmative.
come, I think,
Comrade.
so
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
we'll let them destroy the, like, you know, the tree. The godforsaken tree.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Basically, that tree hurts me more than it helps me, right? So,
At once.
whoops. I guess I attacked too early, but whatever. All done.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
And these guys will come down in this direction.
Affirmative.
You know, I should actually see if I can kill the tree with the Tesla coils, so...
Acknowledged.
I'm thinking I might fry a tree is what the thing is. My worry.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Okay, that did get rid of the tree,
Yes,
so
sir.
that's out of the
Affirmative.
way now. My guys can go up here now. Good to know.
Acknowledged.
Oh, here comes a tank.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base is
Comrade.
under attack.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
That's done.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
So this guy's pretty weak, I think. The flame tower
Report
still.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reconstruction options.
Yes, sir.
That's still pretty painful, so.
Comrade.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Comrade. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
That's all done.
Acknowledged.
I still have to see what like dogs can do, so I guess I'll try and build at least some dogs.
Acknowledged.
But you're getting the sort of gist of what's going on here already.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Reconstruction options. Low power.
Whoops. Seriously, that's all it took.
Building.
Vehicle
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Don't you hate when it happens
Yes,
like
sir.
that? You know, you
Acknowledged.
just get like, you know, one little instruction and poof, there goes your power.
Repairing. Unit
Waiting
repaired.
order. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
I see get these guys mine right there.
Construction complete. Building.
Build a few concrete walls here again.
Construction complete. Repairing. Building. Construction complete.
Awaiting orders.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Don't know if these guys are after tanks or not, but I'll watch out for them.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Oh, these guys are on their way now.
Insufficient
Yeah, I'm building just one of
funds.
these as like a sort of
Unit
emergency
ready.
thing. The V2 rocket launcher.
Training. Insufficient funds.
Reporting.
Like, I don't want to use this, but
Affirmative.
it's just something to keep in mind just in case I need it.
Vehicle report.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Send him in. Send in the doggy. The doggy will kill. So that's still the same. Doggy still kills the same way.
Waiting order. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
That worked out pretty well.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I don't really care about the dog, so I'm just gonna set out in that direction, I guess.
Waiting affirmative.
Repairing.
There goes him.
Unit repaired.
You know, I could also build the Iron Curtain, so I guess there's some point to building like the tech center still, but I'll hold off on doing it until a little bit later because I don't really need the MAV tanks or anything else really. This guy just might send out, you know,
Acknowledged.
Kill that wall.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Enemy vehicle over there.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
I assume that's like
Insufficient funds.
another light tank,
Yes, sir.
so
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Affirmative.
orders.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
kill blocks and other stuff over here, I guess.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
You know what, we're gonna send these guys on a little bit of exploration for a moment.
Acknowledged.
Maybe kind of dangerous, but you know, I just wanna move these guys out a little bit.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
See what's on the horizon, you know.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I mean, the Allied units are pretty strong, like the medium
Affirmative.
tank and the light tank, but these guys are still strong enough to hold their own,
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
luckily.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative.
Their medium tank coming for me, apparently.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Well, took a damage there, but whatever.
Acknowledged.
There's a base right there, so
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
our tank is getting
Affirmative.
chased.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Awaiting orders. Ready and waiting.
I'm gonna send this guy out in this direction just to
Affirmative.
scout a little bit and get killed, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Do the job.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
It kind of
Awaiting
sucks not having
orders.
air units because it means I can't use like the spy plane or anything, but
Affirmative.
at the same time I don't really need the spy plane, so it's fine.
Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well.
Well, he's dead.
Agreed. Affirmative.
He's also dead.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
This guy will die, I mean, from the heavy tank, you know,
Affirmative.
fire, but he'll still be able to explore, I think, a little bit, so.
Unit lost.
Yeah, there's a pillbox right there.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Makes you wonder what the subs would do.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I should probably kill these destroyers because they're going to be a nuisance if I don't kill them.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
So maybe I'll send these guys up here to try and kill them.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
On hold.
I'm gonna build a power
Cancel.
plant first, so
Building.
do that. Gonna build up for, you know, the Iron
Acknowledged.
Curtain.
Affirmative.
Hopefully these guys can get in range of destroyers too.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Whoops. Oh well, we still got enough guys to kill those.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Well, we can hit him.
Reporting.
There
Acknowledged.
goes that
Is under
destroyer.
attack.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Very well. Of course.
Fun, fun, fun.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Start building this first.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
I think that in this one, the Chronosphere is like kind of guarded in a very odd way too, if I remember as well. I can't remember how it's guarded
Waiting
oddly, it's just
order.
guarded very oddly.
Acknowledged.
Repairing. Insufficient funds. Repairing.
So, you know what? I was recently
Units
just, you know,
prepared.
reading a review about Grey Goo. I haven't played that game yet or even seen like any of the sort of the gameplay, but something I read in it is like,
Construction
you know,
complete.
this game sucks because
Repairing.
I can't move my units fast enough
Construction
across the map to
options.
stop, you know, something from attacking me.
Unit repaired.
And you know, I wonder if like people like playing like these old style RTSs realize the point that part of the strategy is not, you know, being able to like defend yourself.
Building.
You know, if like you have your units out of the base.
Comrade.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And it's one of the things I really like about the old style RTSs. You can't just like, you know, send all your units out and expect to be okay. You have to sort of defend yourself a little bit.
Acknowledged.
Building.
With the expensive Iron Curtain there.
Insufficient funds.
Very expensive. Wonder what it'll do to my units if I use that on them.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
This is fun to watch. Just get closer and closer and dying and dying. That's how the game's played.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Just watching, you know, Tesla coal tanks on a Soviet tide, just electrifying everyone.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Well, that's out of the way.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I assume there's another pillbox right there.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Found our
Affirmative.
tank somewhere.
Report affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative. Comrade. Affirmative.
Comrade.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
There goes that.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
It sucks that they still have that sort of like, you know, while it's mobile, it takes less damage thing going on, but whatever.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Send you back this way.
Yes, sir.
These guys will advance and destroy what's over
Affirmative.
here in this corner here a little bit, so we can see what's across the river, so to speak.
Affirmative.
Report. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Prepared.
Acknowledged.
There's definitely a base.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Of course.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Comrade. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Oops.
Acknowledged.
You got that guy.
Affirmative.
Waiting order.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Nothing worse than like a cruiser type of shot from these things, but whatever.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Affirmative.
Report. Acknowledged.
Doesn't look like this guy's coming any closer, so I'm going to actually hold my tanks
Acknowledged.
back a little bit here.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
And we'll build this maybe right there.
Iron curtain charging.
Hopefully Iron Curtain works like the Iron Curtain does,
Repair.
but you know, who knows what it'll do in this sort of
Vehicle
situation.
reporting.
Unit prepared. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit prepared.
Fun to watch.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Insufficient
Reporting.
funds. Insufficient funds.
I kind of remember building silos all the way out here to get sub-pens for some reason. The thing about this map is that I can't really scout it out with scout planes, so don't have that, you know, sort of ability. Okay, that's getting closer now, so
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Awaiting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
get that done.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I'll get attacked by that light tank soon, I think, because it'll just go down here, I think.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle report.
Repairing.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit
Comrade.
repaired.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Alright, that's all done.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
You know what? Just to throw it out here, this is a fun mission and all, but one thing to note is that, probably this is like a one-off mission that you may want to play once, but
Affirmative.
you probably sort of like, miss like the type of feeling that you maybe had before
Acknowledged.
with like, more sensible type of units being played with.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Waiting
funds.
acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
That was fun.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Always fun
Acknowledged.
killing an entire attack force with your attack force. A big thing about this game is like, unlike in like the StarCraft or Warcraft spheres of influence, you really have to sort of like, keep in mind that basically this game's about
Preparing.
information more than it is about like, I guess what we can say like, Twix strategy. You have to sort of like,
Unit
Yes,
prepared.
sir.
think about your strategy
Unit
and like how you're
ready.
going to react to your opponent.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
I mean, like, far worse
Vehicle
prevents you from knowing what to
Yes,
do in
sir.
StarCraft, but
Affirmative. Waiting order.
um,
Acknowledged. Reporting.
it lets you like
Acknowledged.
plan in advance for about what to do for yourself.
Reporting.
Comrade.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
You know what? We're gonna build
Yes,
my
sir.
V2 rocket launcher
Acknowledged.
over.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Might be useful to bring around. It's a nuke weapon, right? The V2. So what I can do with it is maybe nuke undesirable effects.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Waiting order.
Affirmative. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I think what we're gonna do here is gonna send this guy in.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Have a look around.
Acknowledged.
Fire! Fire! At least it's got HP, but fire!
Yes, sir.
There we go. There's some damage done.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Now here's a question: will capturing the barracks be difficult with these guys?
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Because they'll do so much damage. Will I?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Destroy it when free hits is a thing.
Yes, sir. Engineering.
No,
Affirmative.
we're good. I can capture that.
Training. New construction options. Primary building selected. Unit ready.
Engineering.
Make use of
Yes,
it.
sir. Affirmative.
Build the spy and other stuff
Training.
around here.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
If I can capture like the
Ready and waiting.
war factory, if there's one around here, that'd be
Yes,
great.
sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Could build like the allied medium tanks, which are
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
really
Affirmative.
powerful.
Building infiltrated.
Cool. I can see our harvester move around.
Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Couple silos down here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
I'll build maybe a couple of these
Affirmative.
guys
Unit ready.
for the hell of it.
Training.
Probably build one of these some guys too.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Alright, so here's like another base that this guy has,
At
apparently.
once. Awaiting
And I'll note
orders.
I'm not going to destroy this until, you know, I'm basically done with like my exploration. This is how I'm going to explore now the map.
Yes, sir.
Basically make use of like
Affirmative.
spies and such.
Training. Unit ready.
Yes,
There's
sir.
a light tank and a couple other stuff.
Agreed. Vehicle reporting.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Iron curtain ready.
Yes, sir.
Iron curtain's ready, that's nice.
Very well.
Building.
Pump out some of these guys. I'll note by the way
Report
that
very Affirmative.
the Allied barracks isn't so important, so I don't mind losing it if I lose it, but preferably I want to keep it
Reporting.
alive for now. Just to build
Insufficient
spies.
funds.
At once.
I actually should build a bunch of spies until I'm done
Training.
with it.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. At once.
He's sending a bunch of guys at me.
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
That's a sizable force coming at me.
Waiting order.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
They're going to different
Affirmative.
destinations, these guys, but they're still coming at me.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Keep running.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Agreed. Reporting. At once. Yes, sir. At once. Agreed.
I'll send these
Unit
guys right into the
ready.
base.
Our base
Yes, sir.
is under attack.
Acknowledged.
You know, this barracks is actually a bigger
Waiting
deal than I think it
order.
is, because I can
Affirmative.
build like a refinery here,
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
which
Affirmative.
is always a big deal. Refineries are big deals.
Awaiting orders. At once. Ready and waiting. Very well. Reporting. Very well. Reporting. Agreed.
I'll note, by the way, these spies are very useful for like this, you know, basically identifying where stuff is too.
Reporting.
I don't know if you do anything with putting them in tech
Acknowledged.
centers.
Affirmative.
Building infiltrated.
Affirmative.
If you get any like benefit from putting them in a tech center, but whatever.
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Very well.
That's done.
Building.
Alright, we'll build one MAV tank.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Flames are us.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
No rear dome.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Ready
Let's
and waiting. At
get one of
once.
these guys in here just so I can, like,
Agreed.
you know,
Building infiltrated.
basically have that for myself. I can blow this up.
At once. Agreed.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
You know, I could probably, you know, crush this guy's, like, income quite a bit if I want to.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Affirmative. Agreed. Agreed. Reporting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
All right, I've
Affirmative.
looked around here enough.
Agreed.
We'll send that guy there.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Engineering. Affirmative.
Capture this.
Yes, sir.
Structure
Affirmative.
sold.
Reporting.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
He's sending his guys around toward me, but whatever.
Acknowledged.
Building infiltrated. Building.
And I know their power supply.
Our base is under attack.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Very well. Waiting orders at once. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Fire missiles.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
That was fun to watch.
Affirmative.
I should probably wipe out the stuff over here and blow up this bridge. That'd be a smart idea, I think. I don't know how I do it, but you know, that's me a smart idea.
Waiting
Insufficient
order.
funds.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting at once.
You know what? Let's just rush shot these guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Very well.
Dual flamethrowers is still pretty powerful in tanks, I guess.
Affirmative.
So there's one good thing going for that.
Construction complete.
We're gonna build this, I guess, as close as possible. Right there, I guess.
Building.
Reporting.
Agreed.
Construction complete.
I think it's the first time I pressed the home key to get to home base.
Awaiting affirmative.
That's something you can do, by the way.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Reporting.
Agreed. Yes, sir. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
You know, I bet if I attack this, it'll pull a bunch of guys to me.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
So we're gonna avoid doing that just for a moment. I'm just gonna kill.
Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
These guys up here.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
That guy's attacking me. That's kind of annoying, but whatever.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost. Unit lost.
Whoa! That's got firepower too.
Once. At once.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Oh, that pulled a bunch of guys.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Put this down here.
Reporting. 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 At once. Yes, sir. Very well.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Ready and waiting. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
It's funny how slow as the nav tank missiles.
Acknowledge,
The nav
acknowledge.
tank.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Very well. Acknowledged. Very well. At once.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Get these guys to
Reporting.
heal up. I'm not sure this guy's
Acknowledged.
healing up himself, so we have to test that. Maybe the nav tank no longer heals. That'd be an interesting development for the nav tank.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing. Training.
Gonna build a bunch of these guys too, so
Unit ready.
Get them
Training.
going.
Unit repaired. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Very well.
Repairing.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Reporting. Very well. At once.
Unit
Waiting
repaired.
order.
Acknowledged.
that guy's dead.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Bunch of heavy tanks should probably be able to roughshod everything up here. It's just things like this with this heavy artillery power. Gotta watch out for.
Repairing.
Awaiting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training. Insufficient funds. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Send this guy over here.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Lots of guys, of course.
Very
Waiting
well.
order.
Affirmative.
Let's kill this harvester over here, I think.
Very well. Very well. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Report affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I didn't pull anyone
Repairing.
apparently, so that's cool.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Awaiting orders. Agreed. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Well, that's done.
Of
I'll blow up this
course.
bridge so that they can't cross here, and then I'll make these guys a little bit safer, the harvesters, when I send them here.
Reporting.
There goes the one part of the
once.
bridge.
Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Blow it up!
Ready and waiting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Always hate blowing up bridges.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Takes forever to blow them up with, like, you know, conventional fire like that, sometimes.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
You know what time to do this to see what would happen if I sent, like, you know, my V2 up here. If I could blow this stuff up with, like, you know, the V2 blowing it all up. That'd be interesting. Invulnerability it, see what it does.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
If it's invulnerable, it'd be, you know, just awesome.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Select target. I'm present.
Acknowledged.
Charging.
Send it in.
Acknowledged.
Send it in.
Affirmative.
Send in the nuke.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, they killed it, but
Acknowledged.
I did blow up a lot of stuff there, so it's cool.
Reporting. Comrade.
Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Let's see, I'm gonna build a bunch of V2s, I think.
Building.
That was fun to do. I mean, I do a lot of damage with V2, so... Well,
On hold.
I think what we'll actually do is build
Training.
engineers.
Primary building selected.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Build an engineer from over here.
Building.
Send it to, like, you know, do stuff in this direction.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ouch.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Of course.
There's a bunch of snooks coming for me.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
At once. Affirmative.
I don't trust those
Of
Chinooks.
course. At once. Yes, sir.
So we're gonna send these
Affirmative.
guys back in this
Very
direction,
well.
perhaps.
Very well.
Alright, they're dropping off a bunch of these guys over here for some reason.
Building.
Not sure what the purpose of those guys are. And I'm seeing those guys because there's still the radar going, right? So
Engineering.
that's still a thing.
Affirmative.
I captured like the spy in there, so I get to see the stuff.
Vehicle reporting.
Yeah, I can shoot those down as rocket troopers, so...
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes. Affirmative. Comrade. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Comrade.
Acknowledged.
We're actually gonna try and capture the
Yes,
construction area, I think.
Affirmative.
Then, like, you know, start capturing other stuff here.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Yes, acknowledged. Engineering. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
That's enough.
New construction options.
That's mine now.
Building. Unable to comply.
I can use it to build a
Building
base
in
over here.
progress. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
I'll do just that.
Training. Primary building
Yes, sir.
selected.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Fires fast, at least, the
Vehicle
math tank.
reporting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
That may have destroyed the building because it's on fire now.
Awaiting acknowledged.
Training. Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Report. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Awaiting
Orders.
orders.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Agreed.
Yes, affirmative.
Capture this, get my
Affirmative.
GPS.
Construction options.
Oh, I can build Tanya. That's, interesting.
Training.
Tanya. What does she do, I wonder?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And honestly, that's a mistake on the part of
Unit
developers
ready.
that built,
What's up? Let's rock.
you know, the ability to
sir.
build Tanya of all
Affirmative.
things.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Agreed.
Yes, affirmative.
Tanya.
Training.
What's up? I'm there.
Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm there.
She can blow stuff up with C4, so let's let her do so.
Training. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Comrade, affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Waiting affirmative. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes,
Excellent.
affirmative.
Got myself another power plant.
Comrade.
Acknowledged.
I want to get this, you know, naval yard over here eventually, so we'll do that.
Acknowledged.
I know what
Yes, sir.
Tanya will do to these
I'm
people.
there.
She's like, you know, still the same thing.
Let's rock.
You know, this gallows down the infantry for you know, powerful shots.
Let's rock.
Will she still do
I'm
it?
there. Let's rock.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Building.
Build one of these.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. I'm there. Chew on this.
Comrade. Affirmative.
What's up? Let's rock.
Send in Tanya. Send in
Let's
Tanya.
rock. Cha-ching. Let's rock.
Yep, she still does the same thing.
Let's rock. I'm
I think she
there.
had more range before, but whatever.
Yes, sir.
Iron curtain
Reporting.
ready.
Very well.
Yes, sir. I'm there.
Use Tanya to blow up the rest of the stuff over here.
Cha-ching.
Construction
Leave no
complete.
survivors.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Chew on this. I'm there.
They may have more HP, but she has more damage.
Let's rock.
Tanya.
Let's rock.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
What's up? I'm there.
Alright, that's all
I'm
done.
there.
Reporting. Of course.
You know, I wonder if I can build, like, you know, a sub-pen next to a naval yard and I capture.
Building.
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit
Yes,
repaired.
affirmative.
Construction complete.
Capture this first.
New construction options.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can build
Cancel.
around this thing, so...
Building. Repair.
Silos!
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
I can build everything!
Building.
Hooray!
Shake it, baby.
I think the ships are pretty much the same as before, but, you know, whatever. They're ships.
Building. Construction
ships.
complete. Building. Unit repaired. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
Right, I didn't get the GPS satellite,
Building.
so... Still have to, you know,
Insufficient
explore
funds.
around. Take this slowly.
Repairing. Unit ready. Construction complete. New construction options.
I think I
Unit
should probably,
repaired.
at this point, consider saving, because I basically gone through this mission now pretty long, I haven't done so. And these missions, they always have something to throw in there to sort of kill you, so...
Mission saved.
Best to do this now, basically.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Acknowledged.
I'll leave these guys here for now, I think.
What's
Unit
up?
Affirmative.
repaired.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
I assume there's ships in the water, so I've got to be very careful moving these ships around.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Want to make use of like the submarine to explore around more or less, I think, and then destroyers to rip stuff up on the mainland and stuff.
Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready.
The ultimate
sir.
goal of this mission is just to
Acknowledged.
capture the Chronosphere, right?
Unit
So
repaired.
Affirmative.
that's what I have to aim to do.
Building.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Feels odd being able to build tiny in this mission, but you know, as I said, that's a glitch on the part of the developers. They probably didn't intend to have that happen.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
These guys are gonna be fun to deal with.
Affirmative.
What probably happens, I'll just wear these guys down to destroyer fire and then go from there. I could use a cruiser a little bit, but I'm afraid of blowing up the Chronosphere, so
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
I'm keeping that in
Building.
perspective. Don't want to blow up the Chronosphere.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
So there's a destroyer on the map.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I'll watch out for destroyers.
Waiting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I assume 2 subs will be enough basically to deal with this stuff on here, but you never know.
Affirmative.
Ultimately, they're good for exploration at least, so I'm building them for that.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Slow submarines, but that's what they are, they're ships.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Funny how it looks like it's running aground, but it isn't to sub.
Affirmative.
Alright, that's done.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Send this guy
Building.
distray.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Shake it, baby.
Shake it, baby, Tanya says.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And I guess this was at some point connected to the landing and blew up the bridge to the Allies, so interesting stuff there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What the sub does is firepower. All stuff.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
There's another store right there.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Alright, well I can't really see much else here, so
Acknowledged.
have this sub kill this
Acknowledged.
destroyer. Then I'll start ground pounding everything with like a, you know, fire. Naval fire.
Unit ready. Building.
I'll build one
Yes,
cruiser,
sir.
but
Affirmative.
I'll primarily be
Affirmative.
using destroyers, I think, to kill stuff here, just
Yes,
to
sir.
be on a safe side.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Here goes a ship. That guy will eventually, you know, be underwater.
Affirmative. 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 Awaiting orders.
Alright, let's get this going. We're going to save this one more time.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Have these destroyers start raining their fire from missiles and all that. Basically, you know, kill the stuff I see, and that should be enough to make sure I win.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
And of course, these guys take less damage to missiles because they're infantry, so... This will take a little bit longer, but a little bit longer, so it's just a little bit longer.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged. Awaiting or acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Shake it, baby.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Always fun being able to see stuff.
Unit ready.
I got the cruiser to fire off with.
Building.
Comrade. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Alright,
Affirmative.
primarily I'm going to send this guy up this way to
Affirmative.
field these guys over here, so... That'll be the cruiser's job.
On hold. Cancel.
And why not? We'll build a bunch of, no, we won't build anything.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
These guys are going here. I'm gonna build another transport.
Building.
Build another
Training.
Tanya, because that could be useful.
Insufficient funds.
I'm gonna speed up the mission just a little bit at this point, because ships move slow and so do the stuff loading in here.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Okay, that's a good position.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Fire!
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Not really kill the infantry, so keep on focusing on that.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle report. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Report. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Alright, there we go.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Let's rock.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Shake it, baby.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
There goes him. Hello, infantry.
What's up?
At once.
Training.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Kill the infantry here and then
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting order.
Unit ready. Training. Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Alright, that took a while, but
Yes, affirmative.
Yes, sir.
I basically
Affirmative.
wiped out everything that was on the, the island here.
Engineering. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancelled.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Comrade.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Just a matter of finding a Chronosphere now and capturing it.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So,
Mission saved.
we'll have these guys drop into this transport here.
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
These guys will scout around for the Chronosphere. It's right here.
Acknowledged.
Just a matter of basically, you know, getting to it.
Acknowledged.
And I think it's damaged in this one. Basically, the Chronosphere is like, you know, damaged, so that's why you'll basically see it.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
I think I went the wrong way there.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Waiting order.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Of course.
And yeah, I've got like this
Reporting.
super soldier here.
Unit lost.
What's up? Chew on them.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Wow, that was
Training.
fun.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I don't remember him, but, you know, obviously it wasn't too tough.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
There's the Chronosphere.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And I need to bring over a few rocket troops to
Training.
deal with defense.
Unit ready.
Ready and
Or
waiting.
one, rather.
Reporting. Very well. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, none of these guys can deal with defense,
Yes, sir.
so
Affirmative.
can they run it over?
Acknowledged.
If they can run on defense, that's good enough too. And then they can just, you know, just run over defense.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
There we go, we can just run over this way. That worked.
Yes, affirmative.
Comrade.
It's a long mission.
Ready and
Agreed.
waiting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Let's finish it off. Oh, it's not
Yes,
completely
sir.
damaged.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Alright, well, let's see if this will not destroy it.
Mission saved.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Mission failed.
Alright, well, I'll destroy it if I use the MAF tank, so I'll have to use something else to sort of weaken it down. So,
Mission loaded.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting acknowledged.
what if I use you?
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
May have to bring that rocket troop over just for the simple reason that, you know.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Alright, we're
Yes,
good.
sir.
That'll work.
Affirmative.
One shot from the heavy tank was enough to basically weaken it down to red.
Mission accomplished.
And there's mission accomplished. The Soviets finally captured the Chronosphere. So that was a long mission. Very long mission. But you know, there's something to know about the Counterstrike missions is that they're all very long in a way. Most of them. Hope you've enjoyed. Take care.